Welcome and thank you for joining us. My name is Kale with Queen City Comedy, and this is Monster of the Week, a paranormal soap opera from our friends Smells Like Ghosts. You can tune in the first Tuesday of every month to see Smells Like Ghosts. And what they do is an ongoing narrative, improvised paranormal soap opera. And so you come back each month and you'll see the story continue on and on and on. They've been doing it now for years at this point, but this is a very special one. You tuned in at the right time because this is October 1st, or as I like to say, Improv-October. The start of the spooky season where improv and spooky meet. The perfect setting for the Monster of the Week, a paranormal soap opera. What we need from you, though, to make it happen is we need, whether you're watching on YouTube or Facebook, in the chat, give us some suggestions. What is an irrational fear that you had as a child? And they will use that and spin that into improv comedy magic. Great. So, without any further ado, let's bring Smells Like Ghosts to the stage. Come on out and say hello. There's one. There's another. Oh, so gorgeous. I'm going to ask you to introduce yourself, say who you are, where you're zooming in from, and maybe what you enjoy about this time of the year. Anything you'd like to share with the people of the world. We will start with... Dun, dun, dun.
Hello. Hi, everyone. I'm Emily Watson calling from Victoria, Australia. Uh, and I like about this time, like time of year. I like Halloween. I'm
Mm-hmm.
really excited about that.
Yeah.
And we've got parties and stuff to go to, so it's good.
Nice. Thank you. All right. And kicking it on over to...
Uh, Kat, I am in Charlotte, and I like Halloween because I like to dress up. So any excuse to dress up in
Very
costumes.
perfect. All right, and now we head on over to Rusty.
Rusty Bill. I'm Rusty Bill. I'm calling in from Grandview, Missouri. Uh, what I like about this season is pretty much nothing. I'm old and I get cranky when it gets cold, and but I used to love the smell of the leaves, especially the burning leaves, which we can't do anymore, which is a good thing. But still, uh, and the colors of fall.
All right, somebody send Rusty Bill one of those candles that smells like burning leaves.
Ooh.
That would be perfect. All right, let's kick it on over to Javi.
Hey everybody, my name's Javi. I'm zooming in from Manila, Philippines, representing Denver, Colorado at the same time. One of my favorite times of this year, October, is that in the Philippines, it's getting cooler and gradually the rains are getting less. I mean, not yet, but gradually.
It is the monsoon season where you are, technically,
Yep.
and it's almost over though. It's coming to a close.
I wouldn't say almost, but we're getting there.
All right. And finally,
Hello, hello. I'm Scarlett, and I am zooming in from Austin, Texas. What do I like about the season? What don't I like about the season? It gets colder outside. You can enjoy a fire outdoors. You can start drinking warmer beverages. You can dress up, make up. Just it. It's just and all the colors. It's just a great time of year.
all right, this is Scarlett's time of year. Do you have a movie recommendation? Something somebody should put on their list for this October?
I just watched I saw the TV Glow, recommending it.
Oh, it took me a minute to process what you were saying. Yes, it's a show, right? Called I Saw the TV Glow. Great, spooky
Okay,
show.
I would really like to recommend Mr. Boogedy. It's kid friendly. It was like ABC Family Halloween in the 80s, and it is now streaming somewhere, and it's cheesy.
Mr.
I
Boogedy.
I would like
Oh.
to suggest any of the Charlie Brown Great Pumpkin shows that you
Oh,
may find anywhere.
that's great.
Nightmare Before Christmas is a classic.
That's good.
Um,
Javi, do you have anything you want to add to the list?
I am told there are some cool Korean dramas out right now.
Yeah, I just saw the a show. It's not new, but a new season's coming out called Hellbound by the same guy who did Train to Busan in South Korea. And I won't ask Emily because Emily does not care for scary movies.
I don't like them. Although I like Hocus Pocus.
Oh,
Yeah.
there you go.
I can handle fun scare, like spooky.
Spoopy.
Spooky is fine.
Spoopy. That's what I call it.
Spoopy.
Some people don't like that word, but spoopy. Fun spooky. That's right. So if you like Hocus Pocus, Cat, would Mr. Boogedy, would that be in the same vein?
Yeah,
but-
it's pretty cheesy 80s graphics and a dad that tells a lot of who owns a joke shop and tells a lot of bad jokes. So yeah.
Wait, what? There's a career that I could have had as the owner of a joke shop?
Yep.
Oh, man.
It's not too late. It's not too late.
All right. All right. Here's our suggestion. Emily doesn't like the scary movies, but she does like suggestions. And this is from Suzanne, who says that the falling stars would hit my house. Falling stars would hit my house. All right. So that is our suggestion. And as soon as I start the music, we will take it away.
Yes, it's time once again for Queen City Comedy's improv team Smells Like Ghosts, starring in the paranormal soap opera mystery theater thing show. I'm your host, insert host name.
It's
Join
Kale.
us now
Kale.
in the episode we call insert episode
Shooting
name
stars
here.
might hit my
But
house.
first, here's what happened in our previous episode.
Last week we heard Juniper exclaim,
That is my rake.
and we heard Tracy Hemlock predict.
Well, if it ain't more smoky than the fall leaves on an autumn night, then this is just gonna go bad.
All this and nothing more on this week's Monster of the Week.
I think it was a good purchase.
Oh, I mean, I sometimes feel self-conscious.
I don't know why. I think it's one of the most beautiful hats I've ever seen.
Well, just switching things up for me sometimes, Miss Champagne, can cause me a little bit of fear. I know it seems like I got all this confidence and I'm this like proud rancher woman, but sometimes I'm just like, ooh, something this bright and shiny. What will people think?
Well, it's like diamonds on your hat. Are those from the cave?
Oh, yeah, I got those well, I didn't get them out of the cave. Be honest, Francis got them out of the cave for me. So,
Oh, I was about to say, I didn't think anybody could actually get in there.
but I appreciate you liking the hat and liking the upgrades with the gems that I got out of the cave. Well, Francis got out of the cave for me. It's going to make me feel so much more confident when I go out on the town tonight.
Ooh, there is that big festival happening. The Boogity Beep Festival. It's the famous festival in all of Undisclosed.
And I mean, the the leaves that we burn during that time, it takes care of all of the fall problems that have happened. I
All
mean,
of them.
both the leaf problems and our personal problems.
It might be my favorite time of the year.
Oh, hands down. I mean, if you got rid of the pumpkin spice lattes, I'd like the season a lot better, but everything else I love about this season.
Uh,
Oh no.
Meanwhile, at the Cliffs of Despair. Oh, I'm so glad you're listening to me. This time of year, I just hate it, because it was 10 years ago today that my friend Chippy Chipmunk got taken away. Oh, it was terrible. I mean, there I was asleep in my bed, and he's out foraging for food, right? And he comes and jumps up on my sill and starts banging his nuts against my window. And so I went to see what he wanted, and he held up this big black nut. And he said, "Oh, what is this?" And I said, "That's a macadamia nut, man. We don't have those around here. Where'd you find that?" And he said he was in the park out there, and he found it under the park bench. And right then, this condor came from outside, undisclosed, if you can believe it. This condor came down and grabbed Chippy and flew off with him. Now, Chippy, he knew judo and stuff, so he was fighting men, but somehow that condor just got out of undisclosed, and nobody knows where they went. And poor Chippy, I miss him something terrible.
I remember when that happened. That was a sad day. You know, Larry, Chippy was top notch. I don't think you've really found such a good friend since then.
Yeah. Well, the raccoons are second close, or close second, or however you say that.
They are super delightful, but Chippy just was so chippy.
Yeah. It's so happy and go lucky, and I just can't take it anymore. I really can't. This is terrible.
Meanwhile, at Juniper's. Hey, Juniper, I brought you the stack of boxes you asked from the post office.
Oh, let me just set down my foraging haul.
Yeah, I got one antique wood, and I got one in regular cardboard, and then your favorite, the one in Abercrombie vine leaves.
I've got big plans for these boxes.
Oh, you always have big plans. You gonna tell me?
You're right, I always do have big plans. So that means none of my plans are big at all.
Oh. Yeah, that's like the most appropriate thing to say, especially under this like night sky. I mean, I'm only speaking through the attic window, okay?
Yeah,
It's my first time in your attic.
I really am trying to hold back from the big ideas right now
Yeah.
because they tend to take root.
Oh, they take root, and next thing you know, they'll be growing.
They take on a life of their own.
Wow. Wow. Yeah, I think you go underappreciated as like this town's next Galileo or something.
I mean, I do spend a lot of time looking up the stars.
Yeah. Come to think of it, yeah, sometimes I walk by your house, on my evening stroll, with my jelly beans, and I just see you up here, just staring out the window, forlorn and misbegotten.
There is a lot out there to be forlorn and misbegotten about.
Meanwhile, on Francis's porch.
And there I was. I said to my late great grandfather, who was once removed, I think he was on my mother's side or my mother's sister's side, or my late cousin's uncle's side. But I remember distinctly, it was one of those, the festivals in October, and I remember looking out in the sky and seeing fire, flames. And I was wondering if it was all for real or if it was just a dream. I remember screaming and crying out for help. And then by the time I was certain that it was going to fall and hit something, but then it dissipated on the horizon, as if it couldn't come into the town. I haven't sat on my porch in a long time.
Yeah, kind of missing you, Francis.
I forgot how rickety the old railing is here. I really should tell Miss Champagne to fix it. She's so bloody lazy nowadays.
Yeah, she does a pretty good job of keeping me company since, you've stopped visiting.
Yeah. I have bridge on Mondays. I have knaps on Thursdays and Saturdays. I'm too full. I cannot be bothered.
Oh, you're just too good for your friends now, Francis. I see how it is.
Oh, no, don't gaslight me, Porch. I would like you to know very much that I single-handedly went into the Cliffs of Despair caves and got gemstones out for Tracy. So
You don't even like Tracy.
No, I don't. I don't care for her at all, really. Why are you mad at me? You're
I
always
did something for Tracy.
But, well, I feel bad, I did make her go into that death hole thing that while ago. I never apologized for it. So when I did see those stones, I thought, well, those are ridiculous. You know who needs them? Tracy.
Oh, I bet she put it on that stupid hat.
Oh, that stupid hat that she has. Prancing around the town now. Anyway, Miss Champagne tends to like her, so I don't say much to her, obviously. I'm trying not. Yeah.
There's not a lot of people that dislike Tracy around here. Like, you're pretty much the only person I can smack talk about her.
Well, I know a lot of dirt on the old Tracy. A few skeletons in her closet. Do you know what I mean?
With Tracy, it's hard to tell if it's real skeletons or just, drama and gossip.
Oh, and then those stupid, what do they call them? The sayings and stuff that she looks at her cards and you go, what does that mean? That doesn't mean anything. And then she yells at her teacup. So
she claims it's, family, just like Mama used to say. They sound stupid.
Well, everyone seems to forget, but I knew her mother. I didn't know her mother, but I knew of her. And she was a terrible psychic.
I ain't got nowhere else to hide. I guess I'm just gonna have to face it. Oh, Jeez, would you stop doing that? Especially this time of year? Dang.
You know it's just going to get worse this time of year.
I know it, but I'm all
I'm
on edge.
incorrigible.
You're what?
I'm incorrigible.
Is that like cardboard?
I mean,
You use them big words I don't understand too much, because I know 47 different languages. Some of them are ancient as hell, but I've never heard that one before.
and that surprises me. How versed you are, that you don't know exactly what's coming.
Well, I mean, it's kind of boring if you know everything that's going to happen and you can make everything happen and you can throw potion spells and make those two people fall in love and then not be surprised that they fell in love.
Are you accusing me of love spells?
I would never accuse you of nothing, lady. I'm just saying. It seems
I
like,
don't do love
if the shoe fits.
I don't do love spells.
Well, okay. So, but you do all sorts of other spells.
Yeah, of course.
Well, then you know what's going to happen, don't you? I mean, if you plan on sending a spell somebody's way and then the spell works, you're not surprised, are you?
If the spell works as planned, then no, I'm not surprised. But then again, it's of my own design.
Well, I mean,
This
that's the
are you
only
saying?
thing.
So wait a minute. You're saying you had a hand in what's going to befall this town?
I,
You did.
I Me? I would never do anything to hurt this town. There's just some things I won't do to protect the town.
Meanwhile, at the cafe.
Ugh.
My favorite, least favorite person.
Right back at you.
I'm very proud to see though that you didn't put up with that that thing that you dated last week.
You mean the lamp, Faye?
Yes, the lamp. Like the lamp. The lamp was being a jerk to you and you told it off, and I just wanted to say I'm very proud of you.
Oh. Well, thanks, Faye. It's weird, but thanks. I think I channeled a little bit of you there, and I was like, what can I do to get this jerk of a lamp to leave me alone? And then I thought, well, I'll just smoke a cigarette.
If only you could be as big of a jerk as me. Like, I would love to see the day.
Oh my gosh. When that happens, you can just put me out back, because no one can call me Miss Champagne anymore then. I'd just be a total jerk.
Well,
Hey, sorry to interrupt you guys, but you haven't heard the news. Shit's about to go down in this town. I think Juniper and Larry fucked up in some way, and so I'm packing my stuff and trying to move just a little bit farther.
What do you mean packing up?
Do you not care about your homes? Right? Okay. I'm just trying to say that your homes are about to be destroyed if you don't do anything. I'm sorry.
Jeez, Jeef.
no, Jeef is right. Like, I've been, as now the only scientist left in town, I have been watching the sky, and there's something's coming. Jeef, you explain it better.
I was helping Juniper in her attic. She talked about big plans. And I thought she was feeling unappreciated. So with the help of Larry, I don't know. And she's pulling. She found a way to pulling the cosmos. Okay, the night of the festival. That's all I gotta say. I gotta run. I'm stressed. Okay.
Gee, pulling the cosmos.
Pulling the cosmos. Goodbye.
I don't understand. No one's told me about it. I've seen like everybody in this town today, and absolutely no one said, "Hey, Miss Champagne, have you packed a bag?" Why? Why do you look at me like that, Faye? Jeez, you become a statue. You look like a statue I once dated.
Miss Champagne, this is Faye. I have entered another realm, a trans-dimensional realm, projection. Maybe this is Tracy's work. I don't know.
I don't understand.
There's no way I could have set this in motion. No way. It had to be you.
Weren't me. Could have been John Wayne. He's a star.
I mean, somebody's literally going to get cancer. Like the constellation.
Yeah. Yeah, no, see, where you're mistaken, Miss Smarty Pants, is you thought you were going to pull the stars down out of the sky, right? So I changed it a little bit. I thought, well, we don't have enough movie stars here. Let's just bring the movie stars down.
So it's going to rain people.
Yeah.
Famous people.
Famous people. You got it.
Famous people in this town.
Well, I mean, there's some that had a modicum of fame, but there's no real superstars like that. Just wait till Milton Berle gets here. Oh, I love that guy.
I'm a huge fan of Milton Berle. And if he falls like from the sky to the ground, you are going to kill all these either no name or has been or will be or won't be stars.
At the Boogity Festival. Woo!
Yay!
At the Boogity Festival. Hello! Yeah! My name is Fakun, and I am practicing this new accent just to be a host at the festival. Thank you, Champagne, for being our crowd of one. Larry, for being our crowd of two. And this is about the extent of our festival.
Wow, Fakun, I've never heard you, sound so robust.
Yeah, don't look so shocked. You know that I've been working on my acting lessons in my basement, and this is the culmination of it. My first showcase. Do you want to see some celebrities?
Let's see some celebrities. Yay!
Yes.
Falling from the sky like a shooting star. Raining down like fiery debris. I welcome you. The Forgotten, the Raccoons, accompanied by the one and only mastermind, Galileo themselves, Juniper.
Wow.
All hail Juniper.
Don't worship me. Don't do that.
Is Juniper the new queen of the raccoons? What celebrities will fall from the sky? And will it be anyone who was alive in this century? Tune in next week when we hear Miss Champagne say,
Francis, shut up.
all this and nothing more in the next Monster of the Week. Yay! Hello! It's done! We did it! We did it! We did it! All
Did it.
right. Show some love for this cast in the chat. Say hello. Tell them what you want them to do more of next month. Yeah, tune in the first Tuesday of every month to see what happens next. So with that, we'll say goodbye, everybody. Goodbye. Watch out for shooting celebrities. Yay. Keep waving.